Hi, good morning. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. I know I certainly am. Whether you're starting your Sunday morning with a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a Bloody Mary, or a mimosa, or just plain old Prosecco, because after all, who needs the additional sugar? I hope you're enjoying the wide variety of great radio programming that's available to you today. You got Rudy Giuliani, obviously the Cats Roundtable. On WOND, my friend AC Mike Lopez is on. On WBAI, John McDonough is on with Malky McCourt. A full day of great radio programming. I know Curtis is doing a couple hours on the radio. But I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about a pretty important thing. Raos. Now, you've probably heard of Raos. Raos is one of the most exclusive restaurants in the entire world. The food is delicious. It's in the middle of Harlem. You go look at any table and it's filled with interesting characters. You never know who's going to walk in there. One table's a cop, one table's a movie star, one table's a gangster, but it's super small and it's tough to get into. An interesting thing happened to me recently though. Not only did I dine there and found that Raos absolutely lives up to the hype, but here's what happened. My very first night out since taking paternity leave, I went to a party. At that party, they have what's called a silent auction. Shh. Now, I, through some circumstances, ended up bidding a lot of money on a table at Raos. Lo and behold, I come to find that it's just the reservation for 6 on April 19th. Doesn't include the food or anything else. So, lo and behold, I do have this little tyke that is now in my charge and say hello, little comment to the Facebook community. Oh, see, he's wearing a lion bib because he is a triple Leo, according to his Uncle Josh, who is a trained astrologer. That's okay, son. I'm going to burp you. Anyway, as my wife reminded me recently, perhaps it's not a wise thing to spend several $1,000s on a table at a restaurant that doesn't include food. He's okay. You're going to be fine, bud. So, she did remind me of that. Now, right? So, we have to pay for this guy and his education and so forth. We're trying to get him into some very exclusive preschools. He's been studying and practicing his finger painting, practicing his blocks, trying to get him into the Ivy League of local preschools when he's ready. Now, right? You're going to do a break, kid. Now, that's where my situation comes in. So I'm in the hole a couple of $1,000s for this table that doesn't include food. So I thought of an interesting situation. What if we were to allow you an opportunity to win this dinner at Raos? So I have a table for 6 at Raos on April 19th. The whole night, you can stay there the whole night, get there around 7:30. I thought it would be fun if we sold off 100 chances to win dinner for 6. It's up to you whether you want me to come or not. So if you want me to come and it's dinner with Frank at Raos, then it's me and 5 people of your choosing, or I don't have to come. He's okay. He's okay. He likes that. Or I don't have to come. You guys can just take all 6 seats at the table on April 19th for yourself. It's entirely up to you. So, we're going to sell 100 boxes for $30 a person. Now, so far, 2 people have expressed interest in getting one of these boxes. Bill Marco and a listener by the name of Jazz, or Jan, I believe. Is there anybody here that would like to buy an additional box?
I would buy a box.
It's
Frank, I only have $20.
Sure enough. This is my wife's brother-in-law, James. Not technically my brother-in-law, but I feel like almost as if he is my brother-in-law. He only has $20. Oh no, what shall he do? Hang on to this $20, James.
Why?
I am going to give you the opportunity to Venmo me using this handle at Frank-Morano-1, and if you Venmo me $30 along with the number that you would like to pick, my wife is going to print out a grid and we're going to write in whatever number people pick. So if you want 42, then message me $30 and the number 42. So that's all you'll have to do, James.
Well, I have Venmo, so...
Wonderful. Another box sold. Carmine, we're dining at Raos before you know it. So, if you want this, just Venmo me at Frank Morano-1. Yeah, he's squirming. He's a squirmer. He doesn't like burping. At Frank Morano-1, along with the number that you want, and as long as it's still available, I'll tell you that number. And then as we start filling in the grid, I will post pictures of the grid. We're going to do a live drawing of the grid with one of those cool machines. And I'm going to cover, you, so you're not in the same position I am, your first $1,000 of food. So you get the table, you get to stay there all night, you get to go to Raos, you get to have dinner with me if you want, and you get the first $1,000 of food on me. Anything over that is like, it's a little gluttonous anyway. We really need more than $1,000 worth of food. So that's the situation. So if you want one of these tables, or one of these chances, text me your number and at Frank Morano 1 with $30. In the meantime, I'll see you on the radio.